So today we're going to do combining like terms part 2, and basically I'm going to go over what I saw that y'all were kind of weak on yesterday and kind of cover that again, and then kind of just clarify some things. Make sure you have a calculator, you're going to need it, and we'll go ahead and write the title. We're just going to do 3 examples today, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not giving you like steps because this is the same process we learned yesterday. I just want to make sure we're okay. Alright, so here's a problem. Hit pause, write it down, whatever you need to do. We have H's here, and we have Y's here. Now I'm seeing what some of y'all are struggling with is whether to put plus or minus, or you're confused. So let's just back it up here. This is 3H, a positive 3H. I'm going to underline it here, right? And then what some of y'all are doing is you're underlining here, 2H, right? Because that's a 2H. When you do this, here's what I want you to do. You underline the 3H, but go ahead and underline the minus 2H, that whole part. That way you know you're going to do this minus this, okay? And then in your calculator or in your head, 3, excuse me, 3 minus 2 is just 1. So I'm going to put 1H, okay? And then here's a Y. Are there any other Y's? No. So this is a positive or plus 7Y, right? So I'm just going to put plus 7Y. Alright? And by the way, this is a 1 if you're confused. Okay? And that is it. Also on this, it says 1H. You don't have to write the 1 because remember, if there is no number, the number is 1. So just letting you know, but it doesn't matter. Alright, number 2. Go ahead and hit pause, write it down. We're going to go over it. We have A's here, and then we have what we call constants, numbers that don't have letters with them. Okay? So I'm going to underline my A's. And remember, you're going to underline the A, but then thing in front of it too. That way you get that less confusing. Okay? So 12A plus 3A. Well, in your head or in the calculator, 12 plus 3 is 15. See, I don't even know how to add. 15. So we have 15A. One thing a lot of y'all are forgetting is to write your letter. You gotta put the letter. Okay? And then I have this negative 10. Now, a lot of y'all are asking, is it a minus or is it a negative? A minus and a negative are the exact same thing. It just depends on the position. So, for example, I'm just going to squiggle underline on that whole thing. And I'm going to squiggle underline that whole thing. Okay? If I were to type this in as minus 10 in the calculator, you would see, I'm going to press minus. It would give us that answer thing. We don't want that, okay? And if you remember in that note video from yesterday, I said if it's in the front, it is a negative. So you're going to put, I'm down here, negative 10. Okay? And then we're going to put minus 4. Minus 4. And I end up with negative 14. Okay? So I'm just going to write minus 14. Let me clarify this as well. This minus did not come down here. That's not what happened. I combined these two things. I got a negative number, and that's why I put minus. Okay? If this number were a positive number, I would have put plus. Okay? So positive you put plus, negative you put minus. That's all you have to remember. Okay? Last example. Go ahead and hit pause and write it down. I see X's and Y's, so I'm going to underline my X's. Alright, make sure you underline the thing in front of it. We're going to combine them. Negative 3 plus 4. So in my calculator, negative 3 plus 4. You can kind of see it there. And I get a positive 1. So I'm going to put 1x. You do not have to write the 1 because if there is no number, the number is 1, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and combine my y's. I'm going to get that little plus sign too. There's no number here. If there is no number, the number is 1, right? So negative 1 plus 6. In your calculator, negative 1 plus 6 is a positive 5. So positive 5 means I'm going to put plus 5. And then don't forget your y. Yet again, I'm putting plus 5 because it's a positive number. That's it. So hopefully that clarified a couple things. If you have any more questions, please let me know. This is a kind of confusing topic, so let me know if you have any questions. If not, go ahead to your other video.